So faith then means that I am on a journey coming to God and discovering God. And this becomes then my reward and your reward. Your reward for seeking and coming to God, amen, is simply discovering God. But I'm going to tell you what it means, because in human terms, that doesn't mean very much. Well, so I discovered him. But I want you to know two things. First, you have to discover who he is, and you will be discovering who he is as long as you live. Paul said that I may know him out of all the things he's ever accomplished in life. When he finally discovered some little bit about God, he tells us and writes to us, he said that I may know him. What he's really saying, the little bit that I know of him has created such a gigantic hunger in me to know even more about him. So the reward then of your coming toward God and searching for him is discovering who he is, here it is, and what he can do. Discovering what he can do means discovering the presence of God and what you discover in his presence. Discovering the power of God that gives you and me his knowledge. This is my reward and your reward. For in the presence of the Lord, I've learned how to rest in his presence. I've learned how to rejoice in his presence. I've learned how to cast my care on him in his presence. And get to that place, then I am able to rest and rejoice in what he says. When I'm able to rest and rejoice in what he says, now I move to the next phase. And the next phase then is I discover that God is. The isness of God, that God is. He that comes to God must first believe that he is. And then I discovered that he is the Father. And that he became flesh and dwelt among us. That God was manifested in the flesh. That God lived among us. Jesus says in St. John chapter 12, verse 44 and 45, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. Then he says, he who seeth me, seeth him who sent me. I'm going slow on purpose. I want these words to resonate. Out of the lips of Jesus Christ, he says, he tells his servants and his disciples in the 14th chapter, he says, believe me that I am in the Father, and he that hath seen me has seen the Father. That we are the stewards of his mystery. And if we are the steward of his mysteries, there's some things he's going to reveal to you that he ain't going to reveal to the sinner. He's not going to reveal to the lackadaisical saint. He's not going to reveal it to somebody that don't want to know it. But if you're here this morning and you want to know something about the mystery of God, the Bible says without controversy, there's no debate, there's no argument. He's a great mystery. He's a wonder. And God has to reveal himself. And it only is revealed in faith. Some people come to church and never know who Jesus is.